Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about Project Pan 2020. I myself am a minimalist when it comes to beauty, and I've always admired people who do these types of videos because it's hard to use up products when products are constantly coming in. If you follow my blog, you know that I've kind of been on a no-buy since 2017 when it comes to beauty. I have strict guidelines for when and where I will purchase makeup. I will replenish products that I do run out of, such as liquid eyeliners, mascaras, things that I use routinely. I will link that post down below, but basically my conditions are this. I will allow myself to occasionally purchase. Most of my collection currently is products that are set for consideration. I am super mindful with what I bring in, and I'm always good about passing things off to friends and making regular donations to Project Glimmer, which is my charity of choice. So if you'd like to see the products I plan on using up this year, go ahead and keep watching. It seems that a lot of people do the rolling Project Pan format, so I have 20 products here to share today, but as I finish up products, I might add new replacements in, such as if I finish a lipstick, I'm gonna add a new lipstick in the mix. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna be learning together, and I hope to do these video updates quarterly to show you my progress. So first up, I have 3 primers, and one's kind of a liquid highlight slash could be used as a primer. The first of the primers is technically a self-tanner. This is the Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan Tinted. You can use this on your face as a primer or just as a daily gradual tanner. I used this a lot when I was in Hawaii, and it's very, very full. I picked this out because I love the effect it gave on my skin when I was in Hawaii. I didn't have to wear foundation. It just looked like I had that natural sun-kissed glow. The problem with this is that it has a 6-month shelf life. So according to the package, this is already expired, but I think it's fine to use. It still smells really good. It smells very tropical. This has been sitting in my collection since I went to Hawaii last March, so definitely want to use that. This next primer is one I've been using daily lately, so this will be no problem for me to finish. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. The first ingredient in this is coconut fruit juice, so it's not artificially fragranced. It's great for sensitive skin. Judging by the weight of this, I think I have probably a third or less left. Lately, I've been using a primer every day, and I love this one, so I know I'll finish this in the first half of the year, if not the first quarter. The last primer is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow-Herb. This is like the mousse mattifying primer that everybody was raving about a year or 2 ago. This really does leave behind a matte finish, and since I am oily to combination, I found this really beneficial for my T-zone and my nose. I haven't used it in a long time, especially now that we're in winter, but I wanted to put this in my Project Pan because I think I can use this up. It's probably about 1/2 to 3/4 full. The next product kind of spans the primer to liquid highlighter category, and this is the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid by Face Studio, and this is in shade 100 Light. It's definitely super metallic and too much for me to use straight away on my face, so I might try mixing this in. I thought I would include this in to challenge myself to try and use it up. It's probably, again, 3/4 of the way full, but then I had another great idea. I want to try mixing this with body lotion. Like the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream has that nice shimmer to it, and I love like shimmering body oils and products of that nature, so I thought maybe I could try squeezing a little bit of this in with my body moisturizer if I'm going out that day to add a little extra glow on my legs. So I'm gonna experiment with this and get back to you, but I think that's how I'm gonna plan on using most of this up. This is just a little bit too shimmery and metallic for my face, so I thought I would try it on my body instead. Next up, I have 2 CC creams, and these will be absolutely no problem whatsoever. It Cosmetics does send me PR packages throughout the year, so I have a little bit of a back stock of these. So I wanted to make sure I use these up ASAP. Products that contain SPF will expire quicker than those without, so these do have a finite shelf life. This one I'll have no problem using. It's in the shade Light. You can see, almost done with that. And this one's in the shade Fair Light. This one was in my travel bag, and I came to this realization and epiphany the other night. If you follow me on stories, you will have seen my banter about this the other night. But if things live exclusively in my travel bag, I'm never gonna get through them. So I want to take this out and put it to the forefront. So this one I will finish this quarter, and this one will probably be the one after that. The next product is a highlight palette. Now I do have some other highlighters in this challenge, but this one was, again, a product that lived in my travel makeup bag. This one is just missing out on the potential of everyday use, so I wanted to include it in the Project Pan. This is the Smashbox Always On highlighting palette in Pearl. These 2 colors I've hit pan on, and so I want to focus on using these 2 colors specifically, and then I'll retire this palette. The third highlight shade in this palette, unfortunately, is significantly more glittery and just not something I would wear on my face. But these 2 are utter perfection. They give you that nice subtle glow, which I'm wearing today. This palette didn't get that great of reviews from a lot of YouTubers because they were expecting more, But for the reason they didn't like it are the reason that I do like it, because this is subtle enough to wear every day. And you can build it up, especially with this shade. If you're feeling like you're lacking that like ba-bam factor, use a little bit of the third shade and you'll really amp it up a notch. But for everyday use, these two shades are perfect, especially if you have a lighter complexion. They do have another version of this palette. I think it's the Spotlight Always On Gold palette. This is part of that Casey Holmes collaboration she did with Smashbox several years ago. So I'm really close to using this up. I definitely want to use it up. I'm counting this technically as one product, even though it is 3 highlights in one. The next highlight is by Becca, and this is Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. You can see I've already hit pan, which is a very exciting thing for me. This highlight is gorgeous. It is a beautiful kind of peachy champagne gold. You can see it on my hand right there. And this one's gonna be a challenge to use because this is a very, very pigmented, concentrated product. So my plan of attack is to use this on my more subtle days and to use this maybe on my filming days, with the exception of today, of course. So that way I have like 2 options. I have something more subtle and I have something more bold. Okay, next up I have a blush duo, and technically this is a blush and a highlighter. This is the Natasha Denona blush duo. I'm not sure if she still sells these, but I got this at IMATS, I want to say 4 years ago. I want to use this up. The fact of the matter is that I just don't wear blush every day. So I thought I'd challenge myself to put more blush in my life in 2020. I'm always really happy with how blush looks in photographs and in video. I just feel like sometimes in person it can be a little heavy. So I'm going to challenge myself to use more blush this year, and I love this one. This is the blush duo in shade 0222 and 04 Matte Peachy Nude. This is a warm peachy nude blush, and this is a more golden peachy highlight. So they do have some good use on it, but no pan yet. This is just a lot more wearable than a typical pink blush. It's just that it's super pigmented. So this is definitely gonna be a challenge for me to use this year. And this is the Perenza Schooler Matte collaboration. This was from a couple years ago. I actually found this, I wanna say, at like a cosmetics company outlet store. Perenza Schooler is one of my favorite luxury designers. The very first luxury designer handbag I bought was a Perenza Schooler PS1. You might have seen some of my videos on it. I love that bag. It's just sitting right over there. I still love it. I love the Perenza Schooler fragrance I came out with called Arizona. I really want to add that to my collection soon. Here is the blush. Again, it's like a blush highlight. It's this beautiful, warm, corally peach that kind of blends into this peachy shimmer. I am wearing it on my cheeks today. I'm trying to add more blush in my life. I think it looks good on camera. Just sometimes in person, I can go a little heavy-handed. I just love like the oil slick packaging too. I know for you guys it's not super helpful for me to feature limited edition products, but I had this one and it's just so pretty. I needed to use it more in my life. I feel like these 2 blushes are different enough that they'd be great options for the project pan. I actually have 2 bronzers in the project. The first bronzer is the one I'm wearing today. This is the number 7 Caramel Bronzer. Already a good amount of pan in this product, and it is what I'm wearing. I would say of the days I'm wearing makeup, at least 50% of those I'm wearing this as eyeshadow too. It always gives you a cohesive look when you're like bronzer and eyeshadow kind of go together, so that's a really good timeless makeup tip. It always looks good no matter what you do. And you can kind of just apply it with a fluffy brush and be out the door. So I have zero concern I'll be able to finish this. I think I'll be able to finish it in the first half of the year, but this is a really great one, and it's that just great medium warm tone bronzer. It's not overly pigmented, so it's really easy to work with, and it's just a gorgeous formula, gorgeous color. The second bronzer is actually a shimmery bronzer, and this is the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics. Again, lots of pan in this product, and it smells like coconuts. So this one is a really nice compact. It actually comes with its own brush, so that's a great option if you're just looking for a nice makeup product you can use on the go. This is just a great healthy looking bronzer. Again, it has that little bit of shimmer to help your cheeks just look more alive and youthful. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. The first half of this video I didn't have my mic on, but somehow, some way my camera recorded the sound. I don't know. 30 minutes in, okay you guys. So definitely would recommend this bronzer if you like something that gives a little something extra to the skin because it has that little bit of shimmer in it. Combined with the other bronzer, it might be a little bit of a challenge to use up this year, but I use bronzer every single day. Okay, I have one face powder, but this is kind of representative of all the half-used face powders that I have floating around in different handbags. I think I have one at my mom's house. Like, I know I'm not alone in this. Do you have like a half-used chapstick, powder, perfume floating around in every single handbag? Because I think I have all 3. As I finish up the powders, I'm gonna add new powders in the project pan. So let's just start with this one and add as we go. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness powder in the shade Transforming Porcelain Beige. I'm already almost done with this, so that's super encouraging. If you're thinking about doing a project pan, you just wanna set the intention, grab a few things that are already almost done, because that will definitely help motivate you and get you going. Feel like you're making progress. Just kind of give you that early momentum you need. There's another powder I have right now that I just got that I really love. So it's kind of hard to pull me away from the product I'm more excited about, but I have no concerns I'm gonna use this up in the near future. This product gets the job done, so. And last up, I have 7 lip products. I'm gonna run through these real quick. I have 5 bullet lipsticks. First is Urban Decay Backtalk. I love this lipstick. I'm almost done, as you can see already. There's probably less than a month's use out of that. Love that. It's my favorite mauvey pink. Next is MAC Velvet Teddy. Again, one that lived in my purse for the last year or so. Just want to finish it up. It's super pretty and it's one of my favorite nudes. Next is a L'Oreal Color Riche in Glossy Fawn. Again, one that I'm already almost done with. I have no concerns I'll be able to finish that up very soon. These ones just smell a lot better than the other L'Oreal lipsticks. They have a totally different fragrance, so gonna use that up. I have a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Penelope Pink lipstick. This is just a really great versatile nude lipstick. This is a lipstick I made at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab in San Francisco. When you go in there, it's like you either want to make your favorite everyday color or you want to like do something outside of the box. I decided to do like a cool muted like grayish color, something I never wear. But since it's winter, I thought I would challenge myself to use this. This is more of the Amuse-Bouche Bite Beauty formula, but I chose a mint scent instead of their like classic resveratrol fruity scent. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm up for it this year. Next is a liquid lipstick, and I picked one purposely that is a little bit older in my collection, but I absolutely love. So this will be no problem for me to style and wear. This is the Burberry Lip Velvet in the shade Fawn. And actually it's ridiculous, but side by side with my Bite Beauty custom lipstick, these actually look really similar. They are very similar. Hey, maybe I could layer them. I am straight innovating as we speak. I think the first step is just getting this in my handbag so it's something I reach for on an everyday basis. It's hard to tell how much is left in this container, but I really do love the color and I always get a lot of compliments on it. Most importantly, this is really comfortable to wear. And then the last project in my project pan is a lip gloss, and this is the lip gloss I'm wearing today. This is an indie local brand called Shades by Shan. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see in their products all over the place. I also did a blog post on them regarding their holiday collection and some of my favorites. This is the gloss I'm wearing today. I actually have 2 glosses mixed. So I have the shades Vicky, which I applied first, and then this one, Champagne, over top. So the founder, her name's Shan, obviously. And it's this beautiful peachy shimmery gloss. I am wearing it today. And if you look closely, I've used it down to there. So I already wear this lip gloss every day. It's a no-brainer. I am insanely picky with lip gloss. It has to be comfortable, it has to be slick and not sticky. It's glossy, it's pretty, and it's not sticky, and it stays on quite a while too. It's just the perfect combination of what I'm looking for in a gloss. Lip glosses, you probably shouldn't use them after they're a year or so old, and I got this one, I want to say at the end of summer. So I definitely want to put this in my project pan because I've already blown through over half of it in a few months. I'm really proud of myself, and I think I'll have no problem finishing this up this year. All right, so there you have it. Those are my 20 products in my 2020 project pan. If you are doing a project pan as well, definitely leave a comment down below so I can go check out your channel and see what you're up to. And if you have any questions about the products mentioned, leave a comment as well too. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Definitely subscribe. I do new videos weekly on fashion, beauty, and travel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit it with a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.